Welcome, fellas, to the channel. I know it's been a while, but I'm back finally. I had COVID, I had all this shit going on. Basically, we're back, we're better than ever, and we're gonna be covering Nova again. Unfortunately, you might actually like Nova. I kind of like taking looks at Nova. I think looking at him, laughing at him, pointing, chuckling a little bit is kind of fun. Um, I do want to say real quick, if you hear any weird noises in the background, ignore them. I am working with unoptimal conditions right now. That's all I'm going to say for that. So if you hear anything, just, pretend it was just real life and, your fucking cat's running, jumping around, causing some ruckus, okay? Anyway, let's just get into the video. So on screen right now, you got him opening some Pokemon cards. I was gonna add this to the actual video, but there's nothing to add. He's just opening Pokemon cards. This time though, at least you can actually see what the hell he's got going on. Like, he's got the professional camera angle, or most professional as I can tell, that he's ever had. Basically, he got that Max Mofo camera angle, or basically any of the other Pokemon opening channels. um yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to talk over this video to get it started, but we've got all kinds of things. Since I've missed 2 weeks, or a week at least, of Nova content, we've got a little more in this video than what we normally do, but I've not added everything. So, like, the less important shit, like this video on screen now, I'm not going to let it play for you guys. I'm just going to talk over it. But we do got more. There's all kinds of Nova Chord updates. There's some karaoke, I do believe. I might be wrong on that, actually. I don't know. It all kind of blends together. We've got multiple Nova Chord packing videos, which is possibly playing on screen. I don't know exactly. Basically, we got a whole lot going on in this video. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So I think the best place to start is probably big old Gabe packing the orders for his Paracord bracelets. Now, the reason I want to start here, this is what Nova claims is his biggest Nova Chord order yet. The largest order he has ever had. He called it a record, I do believe. So let's check out how big this order was and what really went on.
Let's package a huge Nova Chord order for Zane. My new mailers have come in, and I couldn't be happier. Let's get out the 4-screen mailer, and let's see what you ordered. You ordered this camouflage Paracord bracelet keychain. I should have just said Paracord keychain. Why did I say Paracord bracelet keychain? Pop that in. And then you got the Bumblebee Paracord keychain. Let's go ahead and pop that in the mailer. And finally, you ordered the Partly Cloudy Paracord bracelet. This thing is an absolute beaut with a clear blue paracord clip. And let's pop that in there. One thing we cannot forget is that beautiful signed Nova Chord business card. And since your order was picked to be filmed, I'm throwing in a full-size purple paracord keychain as a way of saying thank you for ordering an order of this scale. First ever order going out with a 4-screen mailer. Alright, Zane, order's on the way. And if you want your own paracord bracelet or keychain, shoot me an eBay message. Novaonline Universe, signing off.
So unfortunately, people are still buying these Paracords. Like, everyone at this point knows that if you're buying one of those, you're buying it from a predator, or from someone who the whole internet claims is a predator. So I don't really understand how he has any business at this point. If you really, like, okay, think about it. Say you're the person that spent the money on this Nova Chord bracelet, and you gave Nova the money. Think of a predator. Someone you wouldn't have if you had a kid, you wouldn't have your kid around this person. Just imagine if they were standing right in front of you. And imagine if you just handed them 20 or 30 or 40 bucks, or however much they're spending for these bracelets. Imagine if you just gave them that. You wouldn't do that. Nobody would. Even if the dude was giving you a bracelet in exchange, if Nova was standing right in front of you, he would make no money. If he had a little stand set up, he would not be selling these things. It's because it's online. It's because people don't really have to think about it. They can press a button on a screen and order one of these, but they don't really have to think that they are giving their money to a pedophile or a predator or whatever. I hope YouTube don't get mad at me there. I think that's what's going on. That's the best guess I have. Um, but yeah, I really don't know. It's just like, guys, stop buying the shit. He's upgrading. He's getting different colored Packers now because he's used all the other color. You guys are buying so much, and I say you guys like any of the people buying the Nova bracelets are gonna be watching this video. I know my audience isn't the people buying this shit. If you are, comment down below so we can say our thoughts and possibly prayers for you. But yeah, that's about all I have to say about this. And I'm going to try and kind of stay quick at talking over these videos just because I've got a lot to deal with. Not to deal with. So, oh, I got a lot on my plate, man. I can't take care of all this Nova shit. There's too much Nova content to take care of, man. Anyway, I'm off on a tangent. I don't even know what's next.
I got the most garlicky pizza that I could get at Mod Pizza because I love garlic. But before we try that, let's try this Boylan's cream soda. I have never had this before, so let's give it a shot. It's a twist off top, so got it off. Let's try it out. It kind of tastes like vanilla ice cream, but in soda form. It's really good. Alright, now let's try the garlicky pizza. I got garlic rub, garlic pesto, chopped garlic, roasted garlic. Pretty much anything that had garlic in the name at Mod, I got it. So, let's grab a slice here, small slice preferably. Alright, let's try this out. My breath is gonna smell so bad later, but it's gonna be so worth it. That pizza is blissfully full of garlic. Not like the garlic at the French onion soup place where I used to work, but damn, it's garlicky.
Yeah, I forgot all about the damn garlic pizza review. It wasn't even a review. Did you notice at the end he didn't review it? He just ended the video. It's like, at this point, I don't know how many times you can say it, but he's just ordering food. He's just hungry. He just said, oh yeah, I like garlic. We all know that he's got the I love garlic t-shirt. And sorry about the picture on screen. I just found this, people posting some fire pictures in the in the comment section of all of his videos. This one was coming up. I thought, you know what, I'll throw it in a video. I gotta throw all these crazy pictures and videos too. You know what I mean? Back to the garlic pizza. What the hell, dude? This wasn't a request. This wasn't anything like that. He just was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna order a pizza and put pounds of garlic on it. Like, do people actually like garlic like that? Honestly, if I can taste some, if I can pick out the taste of garlic, I'm gonna be like bothered for the most part, unless it's like, I don't know, garlic bread. Like, on regular food, it's gonna bother me probably. I don't think I have anything to add to the garlic pizza. What do y'all think about the garlic pizza? Is that shit fucking disgusting? Or is that the banger new product? We should all be trying garlic on our pizzas. Let me know.
Hey 18 plus fans, I need your opinion on this. So, should I do a series of trying different Gatorade flavors so there's more flavor stuff to try? By the way, guys, strawberry is disgusting. Do not try it. But should I do a series of trying Gatorade flavors until there's no more in my area left to try, or until I run out of the ones to buy on Amazon? Let me know.
So what do you guys think? Should he start reviewing Gatorades? Personally, I don't know why you had to be 18 plus to answer that question for him. But honestly, if he had any more sugar, he's going to start looking like what's on screen right now. Or, not that he doesn't already look like that, but this is like next level Beavis and Butthead orientation of Nova Online right here. And I want to add something. His legs have gotten bigger since they've made this picture. I don't know who drew this. Shout out to whoever it was. But his legs should be bigger in this picture because they don't do justice quite how they should. But I do love the fingers. The fingers almost look like, this is like photorealistic image right here, I think. I've probably got a couple images of Nova with his fingers out. I was gonna say, I don't know what the fuck I'm trying to say here. Basically, he's got some big old fingers. I wouldn't want them things anywhere near me. That's all I'm gonna say. Now I was supposed to be talking about a video. Yeah, do you guys think that he should be reviewing more Gatorades? Also, do you think that you needed to be 18 plus, an 18 plus fan to watch that video? Because I don't know why he thought that was necessary. Yeah, whatever. Let's move on.
Hey 18 plus fans, as you may know, my 3rd year anniversary on Cameo is coming up. And I'm going to do a sale. So right now, I have smart prices fluctuating on my videos. I'm going to decrease the price on Cameo on my Cameo anniversary date to just $15. That's right. The original price of my Cameos down to $15 on my Cameo anniversary date, October 25th. Got a bubble stuck in my throat there at the end. But on October 25th, Cameos will be reduced to $15 for 1 day. After that, they'll go back up. So if you want a Cameo, if you want like a birthday, a pep talk, a roast, or anything, you can request a Cameo. Just know you gotta be 18 and over to buy one. And that's all I gotta say. Hey Nova Cadre, signing off. Pause, damn it.
So at this point, I'm completely convinced that he doesn't know you can reshoot videos. Like, maybe he's just never thought about it before. I don't know. But this is like levels of craziness that I've never seen before. He's doing ads, trying to make money, and he's still fucking them up, not even fixing them. Like, what is he doing? He's sitting there coughing, choking, spitting up phlegm during the damn Cameo ad. Like, what is the quality of this shit? And then he has to start it again after he gets a drink, like that was just some, simple little part of the video. Don't worry about it at all. Maybe this is his strategy right here. This is his strategy. He's going through, he's like, let me do some weird fuck shit in these videos so people talk about him. But one thing he might be failing to mention or failing to think about here, no one's gonna buy the Cameos because of this. I don't think people are gonna do that. What people are gonna buy them for the chance that you do some weird shit like coughing up loogies in the middle of it? That happened once or twice, but I don't think that has anything to do with anything. I really don't know what his goal here is. Like, obviously he's trying to make some money, but I don't know. If he really cared about making money, he would make these better. He would make better videos. So I don't know what his priorities are at this point. Maybe talking to kids is the only thing he cares about. Who knows? One more thing I want to mention about this. The sale going on makes them, each of his Cameos, $15 each. How much were they before, dude? I know I could probably get on there and look, but holy shit, I cannot imagine giving this man more than 10 or 15 bucks maximum to do that shit. Even if, say I didn't know that he was a PDF and I just wanted this weird kid to make some video for me talking. It's like, I still wouldn't give this kid more than $10 or $15. That shit's crazy to me. Let me know what y'all think in the comments.
Yu-Gi-Oh cards aren't worth that much, but they're still a good pull. Let's play some more. Should I open it, or should I keep it sealed? Alright, first pack of Battles of Legend, Monster Mayhem. We are searching for that Blue Eyes White Dragon, Starlight Rare, but a normal one wouldn't be too bad either. So we got Double D Scale Surveyor. Ooh, Stream Dragon Ruler of Droplets. That might be worth a little bit. Then we got Laundry Dragon Maid with a stamp on it. Triple Tactics Talent. Try saying that 10 times fast. And Call of the Earthbound. Now on to our second pack of Monster Mayhem. We got Gem Knight Master Diamond, Gem Turtle, Zorua the Magistus Verathragna, or something like that. Orchestrated Return with a stamp, and Gem Knight Lazuli, so a lot of Gem Master cards. On to our final pack, hoping for something good. Let's see what we got. We got Onomatopia, Burner Dragon Ruler of Sparks, Dragon Maid Surmba with a stamp, Gem Knight Citrine, and Tempest Dragon Ruler of Storms. Let's scan these cards and see how much they're worth. So, we actually pulled a decent card. So this Triple Tactics Taunt right here is about $10. Wow, we didn't really do too bad. I guess some of my luck's coming back, right?
I'm sure you guys noticed in that one, but he totally did not want to be opening those cards. Like, he was completely against the idea. I don't even know why he has them or bought them or whatever. He's sitting down, he's like, these aren't worth very much money. This isn't even worth doing. It's like, he don't know hardly anything about this shit. He hardly knows about Pokemon or anything, to be honest with you. And he's gonna say, he's gonna act all bummed, saying, oh, these won't be worth money. I might as well not even do this. He sounds like that fucking, what's his name, Eeyore from goddamn Winnie the Pooh. Because he's so sad that he's not gonna be possibly making money from this children gambling that he's basically doing here. And I don't call it that in general. I call it that because of how he's doing it. He's just sitting there, I'm going to buy these Pokemon cards, these children's card game, and I'm only going to play it like the slot machine. I'm just waiting to get, that one pull, or you pull the fucking lever, and then all of a sudden you get $1 million. That's all he's looking for. So when it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh cards, where he says, these aren't worth as much, I don't care about these as much, he don't give a fuck. It's like, it's not even about getting cool cards or anything. He just wants money. And that's the crazy part about it, too, is because he's spending so much more money on the cards than he is actually making anything out of them, especially on grading them. You'll see later in the video, he's got some stupid-ass cards he's going to be showing off in some dumb little skit that he does. The only reason I added that video is because of this. I don't know. I don't know where I was getting off on this, but basically, he's dumb. He needs to stop spending so much money on cardboard and start getting job applications filled out. Anyway, let's move on. Conditions are getting way less optimal as the video goes on, so audio may get worse. I'm sorry about that. The reason I wanted to start this off with this image here, it's basically a warning. I have it at the beginning and the end of this clip just to remind me. So, during this video, Nova, he's going to be comparing two different types of paracord. And he is not going to be giving away the names or the brands of these paracords. Guess why? Because he wants to protect trade secrets of his business. His trade secrets. Well, all the comments on this video are just posting this picture right here and saying, are these your trade secrets? He's got some trade secrets going on here. Every time he flew off to that island or whatever. I just wanted to preface this video. Let's check out what he has to say.
These are two different types of paracord from two different companies. I'm not going to disclose the name of the companies because that would be displacing trade secrets to my business. But let's see which one's better. So, let's look at the first one. This is from Company A. And let's unravel it here. This is a very sturdy piece of cord. And when I squish it like this, I can tell it's very sturdy. And let's do like a pull test. Oh, that shit ain't going anywhere. Now let's go to Company B. This one is a whole lot more squishy. And I can also tell it's a decent quality. Easier to unravel. Now let's do a pull test. Alright, they're just as sturdy as each other. So, let's talk about price. Company A's costs about $25 with some clips, carabiners, accessories, and all that. While Company B charges $45 for 120 10-foot bundles of paracord. While Company A only gives you 36. So I'm going to say Company B is the winner. Novine Universe, signing off.
Other than all the trade secrets that he was accidentally disclosing to us, that's about all I had to show for that video. The only reason I wanted to add it. Other than that, there was the phone running away from him. I thought that shit was funny because, we know he has a tripod. He uses it for the Pokemon videos. I've actually seen the tripod in the background or in the videos, him messing with it and shit. So why does he not use a tripod for all the videos, especially something where you need to set up a camera right in front of you, like on a table or something? What's he setting it up against? Shit's just crazy to me. The amount of effort that he puts into this shit, it's like, does he put more effort into anything else? Is there anything else that he could be putting more effort into? You know what I mean? Like what does he wake up and think every morning? Does it have to do with TikTok? You know, usually first thing I think, oh, do I work today or do I not work today? And then that kind of judges everything else. How does Nova do it? Because that's kind of how I've operated since I was like 16 years old, starting my first job. Other than that, like, I don't know. Nova has had some jobs, but I don't think that he functions like a normal person. We obviously know he don't function like a normal person. So what do you think that the daily life of Nova Online is? What do you think he really thinks when he wakes up in the morning? Let me know in the comments. I know I've asked you a lot of things this episode, so I'm hoping to see a lot of comments, fellas. I don't got a whole lot more, but I might, because it's only Wednesday, so he's got, you know, all of Thursday, possibly some of Friday, to get this content pumped out for you guys. So let's check out what else he has for this week.
So, I get emailed all the time questions about Novacord. Like, what's the pricing? How do I order? Are they edible? Which they are not! So quit asking that! But I'm going to be answering 3 common questions I get all the time about Novacord. So the first question I get is, how do I place a custom order? Now, compared to the Novacord weekly drops that I drop every Monday at about 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, so be on the lookout for those drops tonight, you also want to place a custom order. Well, the best way to do that is to send me an eBay message. Do not email me to place an order, because my email gets flooded all the time with things that trolls sign me up for, questions that I'm answering right now, etc. So the best way to do that is to shoot me an eBay message so it doesn't get lost in all the clutter. My next question I always get is, what are the pricings? Now, I am competitively priced with other shops on eBay and Etsy. I sell $11.50 for a 1-tone or a variegated bracelet cord, $13 for a 2-tone bracelet, and $8.50 for a Paracord keychain. Now, these prices are subject to change based on price increases, inflation, etc. Another question I get asked is, how does my order get picked to be filmed? These are all done at random, so everyone has an equal chance to get their order in a future video. Repeat buyers have a better chance. Now, if your order is picked to be filmed, you will get a small keychain such as this red one that will be going in a Novacord weekly order this week. And the final question is, where do I ship? Now, I ship worldwide. But however, if the country has sanctions on U.S. shipping, such as North Korea, then I cannot ship there. But I can ship pretty much anywhere else in the world. So if you live in, let's say, Slovakia, then I can ship a bracelet there. Or if you live in, let's say, France, then I can definitely ship there. Anyways, if you have questions about Novacord, I hope that answered them. Hey, Novacadre.
So if this doesn't show you how little Nova knows about the world around him, I don't know what actually will. Like, this shit's giving off straight up Chris Chan levels of not knowing the world around you. Like, when the sweethearts were telling him, oh, I'm from this country, and him and his dad both believed it, even though it's just some completely made-up country. That's the vibes this shit's giving off. I don't know. Nova needs to go outside a little more. He needs to maybe watch the news or something. That's funny coming from me if you know me personally, but I don't know. And I want to mention, I said I would cover Thursday and Friday, but I'm thinking I might end this video here, right? Post it maybe tomorrow, which would be Thursday, I believe. And then maybe make another Tofia video this week. I've been wanting to make more than one video a week, especially since before I was sick and all that. So I'm going to try that. But with all that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.